got the Atlanta Hawks and the Denver Nuggets. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And it's in there. Murray's got the opening field goal of the game for the Nuggets. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. After Rizachet. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Rizachet can really do damage from the perimeter.
Lays it up off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Pass to Brown. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. A rebound by Johnson.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Here's Jokic, and the layup's good off the glass. Jokic has got his second basket.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
And here is Okongwu. Driving inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Brown. Murray right side. They grab their own miss. Here's Jokic. Another miss by Jokic. The Hawks leading by 4. In the corner, Daniels. .129 left here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Okongwu. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And Atlanta has possession. The shot misses. Good defense by Jokic. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Now Murray. .54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For 3. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And the Nuggets making a change here. On defense, Denver. Trailing by 4. Okongwu. Back to Daniels. Down low. Some solid defense from Šarić. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Man, there are not many times where DJ does not just rip that rim down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Jordan inside. Excellent D there by Johnson. Young outside. Back to Daniels. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Okongwu for Atlanta. He finishes with 9. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
On the wing, Daniels. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. And a wide open look for Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Porter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets. Young for 3. Sinks the triple. Young's got 5.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Pass to Jokic. And there's the call on Rizachet. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Murray. Šarić outside. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. It's picked off. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I like the effort there from Šarić on the jumper. Sees the defender, but still sticks with it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls from Šarić. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. But they have not overcome that.
Rocket 2. The shot by Šarić, no good. The Hawks leading. On the wing, Johnson. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Porter. Murray right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Young drives in. Offensive rebound. Rizachet with it. Inside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Snatched up. Back to Young. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Young. 5 points in the game. Back to Daniels. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Nuggets trail. Here's Brown. Defended by Young. A nice shot by Brown.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Johnson. The shot. No good. Nice D from Porter. Denver calls timeout. Break since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Big group substitution here for Denver.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Westbrook. Still scoreless. Watson. And it's Daniels with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Stripped it away. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Pass to Jokic. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now Rizachet. Three-pointer, Daniels. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 2. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Westbrook up top. Pass to Jokic. To the inside. Floats one. Jokic doing the job inside.
Gotta be so fun to play with a player like Jokic. You never know what he's gonna do next, but it's usually pretty good.
Johnson right side. It's all tied in Denver. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
25.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now, here's Capella. Pass to Krejci. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. It's LeVert on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Oh, that was huge!
And that is a merciless dunk coming from Aaron Gordon.
And LeVert, here we go. The layup off target. Denver in the lead. Murray for 3. The rebound by Niang. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to man. Niang with the ball. Back to man. Fires from deep. The Hawks again can't hit. A tight game here in Denver. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And he's going to go upstairs with authority. AG rising high.
Aston Niang. Launches a three. Jokic grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Nuggets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And it's Gordon missing. The Hawks trailing. Niang, that's good. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Back to Gordon. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Gordon. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Oh, I love that dish down low.
From deep, Jokic. Rebounded by the Hawks. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. All alone, and it's Gordon with the finish.
Jamal Murray's hands on defense right there, being disruptive and staying active.
Over to the left wing. Here's Krejci. Niang with the ball. Here's the three. And he's good on the three ball. Niang's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here is Capella. Nothing on the board. Clock at 6. LeVert. And yes, it's good. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Jokic, no good. Niang with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Here's Krejci. It's tipped. Pass to LeVert. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the three ball is good. And it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta as they end the third quarter on a 15-4 run. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Timeout called, Nuggets. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen in on what David Adelman went over with his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
All right, thank you, David. The Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Westbrook. And he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Nuggets.
And what you expect from Russell is that right there. Find a way to get into the lane and make something happen.
Here's Westbrook. Drops in the layup for 2. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
The Hawks leading by 5. Pass to Rizachet. Bangs home the trifecta.
A catch-and-shoot specialist, Rizachet, thrives in that role.
They get it back. Here's Watson. Tries again. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Out to the right wing. Rizachet wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
To the paint. Here's Watson. And Watson slams it in.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Murray. And then Murray with the jam.
Now getting it done on both ends. Murray's tremendous quickness, flashing in and getting that steal.
On the wing, Daniels. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Braun. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. On the wing, Daniels. From downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Pass to Rizachet. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Young with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Up top, Okongwu. Now here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And finished off by Porter.
And there's an ease to Porter when he gets up vertically. Man, he can rise up and throw it down.
Young looking around. Pass to Rizachet. The kick out to Young. A 3 ball. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets trailed by 6. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Fires the 3. Brown's shot is off.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. The kick out to Young. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Murray for 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Daniel. And a miss there on the triple. On offense, here are the Nuggets. Trailing here by 8.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now Daniels. Pass to Young. Back to Daniels. Rizachet with it. And so it's Atlanta with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.